Where am I? How is it hanging? For you guys, you won't notice it. But for me, it has been 2 weeks. Count them, 2 weeks since I last played this. So there's a reason for that. I didn't feel like playing it. Well, maybe it's not that I didn't feel like playing it. It's more like I didn't feel like playing it and then editing it and then uploading it. I think how I did Ace Attorney, the first game, kind of burnt me out a little bit with all the episodes and the stuff. So I took a break from it, kind of delved into playing other games on my own casually. Did a little bit of drawing, did a little bit of whatever the hell I wanted to. And I was gonna start this up earlier, like get back into it, but I tried a new skincare thing, and the end result was that it gave me a terrible rash on my face, which I'm still dealing with right now, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So it's really, right now it's really patchy and red and also dry, and skin is dry. So I'm letting that heal on its own, and I'm hoping I can get some sort of exchange for the skincare, because I wasn't expecting that type of reaction. But never mind that. We last left off in this game. We're in trial, apparently. Part 2-2? I think this is the first day of trial, right? Yes, I think this is what? Oh, oh shit, we're on a break. I thought we were just starting this trial. Are we just starting this trial? Maybe we are just starting this trial. No. This is picking up from something. I forget what happened. Shit. It's actually been so long that I don't remember it. Okay, so this is the trial for Maya. She's being accused of shooting a doctor who was trying to have Maya conjure up a spirit of a dead nurse who was responsible for like malpractice or something, and she died in a car accident. And we met her cousin Pearl, and we all met another girl named Eenie Miney or something like that. I think in court we saw Gumshoe. Was Gumshoe the only one we saw, and then we took a break? Is that maybe what it is? I don't think we've seen any witnesses yet, right? Right? I can't fucking remember. It's fine. I'm sure once we get into it, I'll remember. But like for now, I'm actually drawing a blank. I thought we were starting this trial. I was wrong. So voice acting is also going to be probably rough. I'm going to just do what I can. I always tell myself to not stress out about it, but I always stress out about it. I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm also going to try to do a longer chunk. Maybe not a longer chunk, that's a lie. I forget, because I played another game yesterday, and I played it for like 3+ hours doing a recording of it, which that'll come up at some point. It's Versus Lost Reward, and I was completely fine at the end of it. I could have gone more, but it was getting late, and I think that's because there wasn't that much voice acting, but this game is all voice acting, so I'm gonna try and do it for as long as I can without straining myself too much. That's probably not gonna work well because I haven't done this in a while, but we'll see. Good luck me. What were your voices? Phew, that was a close one. I'll get into it, it's fine. I know you were giving it all your... What? We're just getting started. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Is Pearl here? Pearl is here. Right. She somehow got here by herself, even though she lives in a mountain somewhere. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Doing her voice alone has already made me tired. Oh no. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Right, she sucks. I forgot she was here. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Maya? Well, as far as we know, she only has one sister, right? Does she have another sister? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? Oh, okay. She's probably left a long time ago. My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now you do. There's a lot of things you don't know, little girl. All right, we're already back in court. Oh shit, she's here too. I don't remember what her voice was at all. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of. Oh! I don't want to hear it, old man. Whatever, it's fine. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. It's fine. I'm sure no one's gonna get on my ass about my inaccurate voice acting. That's what I have to tell myself. Is that no one cares but me. Tell myself that like no one's gonna nitpick how I do things, so I shouldn't stress out about it as much. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Oh, that was Larry, but okay. Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Ah! Name and occupation. I declare. What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is a violence against my fair self. That's fine. Oh, I missed the judge. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Might be a bad choice because she's like rocking an afro and people might think that she's like, might not realize that she's actually like Kansai, but never you mind that. Oh, they also made her Southern though. No, that's a lie. I made her Southern. Well, no, she says things that are Southern-like, right? She says that she's from like the Heartland or whatever. But Heartland's not a place. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. My name's not hard, but I know photographer not here to testify. No. Let's all be one big happy family, okay? Kumbaya. Witness's account. All right, we're getting into this. Only the doctor and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We heard the gunshot. I thought I heard the door knock. I'm hoping that wasn't the door knocking. Mr. Lauren then broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room. Well, now I'm just paranoid. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! It doesn't look like I care. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This is the picture. Oh, sorry. I was like, I felt a sneeze coming and I wasn't sure if it was gonna go away or not. How did you? I thought. Wasn't Maya on our side? No, sorry. Maya was on the other side, I thought. Wasn't she? Yeah, he's there on the floor, and then she what? Why would she be? But why would her back be towards us? It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Picture taken at the murder scene. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix, right? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Check this shit out. Where's all my help? I only have one little thing of help. Okay, I guess this is gonna be... I'm gonna be saving a lot here. I came in... I didn't give myself much help here. I left 2 weeks ago. Me was just like, fuck this game. Was it really only those two that went in? What? What are you babbling about? You were there too, were you not? Irk. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into that room. Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against its own client! Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. I think I'm allowed to get confirmation just in case. You can't stop me. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard gunshots. Let me also... This has been a while. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14, patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Diagram of Faye Manor, Maya's Magatama, newspaper clipping. Meanie Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep on the wheel. Folding screen about 8 inches off the ground, a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. An old steel key, a green jewel is in the center of the key grip. Diagram of the channeling chamber. Crime scene. Wow, crime scene. Oh, well, crime scene as in that's where it took place. Okay, fine. I was expecting to see like an actual picture of the crime scene. Dr. Gray's autopsy report. Stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bear Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon. Small fruit knife belongs to the Fae. Bears Maya's fingerprints. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Right, and there's a little gun hole thing. Whatever. Picture taken at the murder scene, which is what we just saw. So here we have a gun. Okay. Oh, never mind. Not much else. Just a bunch of candles placed, making this very, very dangerous to step in. Okay. I don't know what the significance of this picture, though. Okay. Was it really a gunshot? Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Irk. Oh, why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke. Oh, I didn't need to read that. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Nick. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right. Why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Not like me, I'm a fake man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. We didn't see her waving a pistol around, did we? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Faye? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. Well, what you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Oh yeah, flashback, yeah, that's helpful for me. I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Faye or not. Am I correct? Well, you see. Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, so sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Weakness? Think back act when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. I swear on those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Oh, sorry. Sure I am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it! The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rat given! Huh? What in the... Rat given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around that room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. Fuck. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rat given? I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as rat given, such as... What? And now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? I'm just trying to figure out, like, it's so hard because they're saying, like, she's saying that she looked behind the folding screen, but, like, it seemed like she was just stuck by the front door taking pictures of Maya, who was supposedly on the opposite side of the room, but in that picture it shows us she was by the door side, so it's very, very confusing. Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Uh-oh. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have to judge against me. Well, I don't know how you knew that you only have one peg of health left, but he knew. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Do I have anything to present that it's not Maya in that photo? I think there's an instance in a case in this game where, like, is this like an instance where I'm supposed to say no? Because I don't even know, like, what it would be if I did have something. Oh, just look at the picture that's showing right here. Oh, but what about here? The defendant, my client, was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I don't know. What if I say can't present anything yet? What, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. This might be the wrong move, but it's okay, I saved. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. And Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense? The defense. Phoenix. Phoenix. It's me again, here to help you. You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Okay, I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen if this was the right way to do it. Maybe I guess right. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. I don't remember. I don't think that was her voice, but whatever. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in that channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! See, it's very confusing because it's panning over, making it look like Maya, or this person that's Maya's channeling or whatever, is like on the far right side. But that picture shows that she's on the left side, so it's I was murdered, whatever. What? Click. Lana, at a time like this? That's not perfect for snapping up shots. Oh, she took 2 pictures. You see, there's one final piece of this puzzle. Mia? Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. I said wait! Oh, the defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Bitch, wait. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated— It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Miss Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Semantics. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some part of her testimony was very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay. Let's save. Okay. Maya, two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to show my tribe about it. You've already gone through this type of shit before with prosecutors telling you not to say things, but can't you just fucking say it? What? Von Karma! Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence! Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. I'm not gonna leave shit to the judge. Your Honor, the defense asked the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? He's funny is what he is. I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. You're a doo-doo poo-poo. There it is. There's the boobers.
What's this? What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture that the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-centered, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is that the person in this picture, this is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? So, like, it doesn't look like Maya because we're under the assumption that she was channeling the nurse, right? And that's why she looks different. But do I pretend that... I'll just say it's not Maya. Why not? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body is taking on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Then, whatever. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Tisk, tisk, tisk. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
Miss Von Karma! What do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. You can't just say, why is this shot at such a low angle? Who took this picture? The guard? The guard is a snitch. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during the visit.
Maya Fey? What? Isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable that she can...
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in the state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia! Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that the picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
It has nothing to do with the case at hand, right? So why would it be?
What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. But I know the idea of like not isn't there a whole thing where like if you've been shown something you're not supposed to see, that you're supposed to strike it from the court and like not count it towards any final calling or anything like that? So technically the judge should have pretended that he never saw that. I know it's gonna be burned in his mind, but technically he's not supposed to consider that, right? But whatever. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. Whatever, it's fine.
I don't claim to understand this. I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person This person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in the picture is not Maya Fey? I can prove it. I should have saved, but it's okay.
Your Honor! Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think you've spotted the problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange about in this picture to court? Boobies. Boobies. Hee hee. Boobers. Hee hee. Boopy boopy. Boopy pee. Hee hee. Boobies. Hee hee hee. I'm allowed to do that because I have boobs too. It's like somewhere around here, right? Is this? Can I get the general? That should be fine, right? Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. She stitched it up when you weren't looking.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence?
Dope-a-dope.
You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Outright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? She's dead, she doesn't care. Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Smile, smile. Ugh, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I will personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Leave Gumshoe alone. He's already poor enough as it is. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth? Is that how you say it? At his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all of you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. I just want Phoenix to just once say, check this shit out to somebody. And then he does whatever he wants. Like, I just want him to say Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is a fake. The shooter is someone else. Right? Please? Okay. Maybe? Please? Yes? Yes? The defendant's sleeve has a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Oh, what? I think maybe my recording session for yesterday has worn me down because I'm a little bit tired, but I'm gonna push through.
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will kick all your asses!
Ah! Ah! Oh, me! The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said there was the only two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you are lying, I swear that my wood will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you look kinda scary, so why don't we say you, I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there. You'll see. Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
And that's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Don't call me by my full name. I can't believe that Mia is calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
That's right. Let's see what you come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... safe. I think it's... what happened before we forced our way? I think it's this one? Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. What? I do? Oh, I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. This might have been the wrong one to choose. This might have been the wrong one to choose. This might have been the wrong one to choose. This might have been the wrong one to choose. It might have been... Take a good look at this. Thanks. No. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, God. Okay. I thought that would... I don't know if it's a matter of me choosing the wrong thing or if that was the wrong evidence. I'm pretty sure that evidence should be right, though. Right? I think I haven't presented the key yet. So... I assume that's... Is it maybe this? Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolishly fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Proof that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Is... key, yeah? Okay, cool. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's a channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yep, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
One of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... oh, why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that the kick? How come you're holding it then? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. Jealous? And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. That means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. Impasse? Impasse. 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 This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma?
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. What? Sorry, let me say that again. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict, even if it means killing you.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Got through the half part of the trial. Damn, you didn't even give any time for that loading. That loading happened so fast.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly! I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that other person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. All right, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing, so sheltered. Oh yeah, she said that she fucking walked to the. It's so impressive that nothing happened to her. I'm so glad that wherever you live, you're safe. It's in a safe area, girl. But God, you're stupid.